Hello everyone. I welcome you all to ATM Creations and I welcome you all to day 6 Mandala challenge. Let's begin. Okay, story for this. I don't engage any house help to do work at home. I do it all by myself, whether it comes to sweeping and mopping the floor or doing the dishes, washing clothes. Washing machine is there, and my children do help me to dry clothes and bring them. But and I do clean my bathrooms every weekend deep cleaning basically. Okay, so this is what I normally do. So normally every Saturday I clean. There are two bathrooms in our home, so I do deep cleaning of both the bathrooms. There is this material called toilet cleaner. I use that to even clean our wash basins because I want the wash basin to look white and not colorful. So, what I was doing is on a particular Saturday, I don't know why I was feeling so happy, and I did put on some music in my mobile and used earbuds, and I started doing deep cleaning of my bathroom. I was cleaning a wash basin, okay, and using that wash basin cleaning, I have poured some cleaner, toilet cleaner. That's how the bottle says, but it's basically a little acidic cleaner. So even if there are any tough stains, if you brush a little, it goes off. I was dancing to the rhythm of cleaning the wash basin, and I was happily making sure the stains and all are going off. Okay. On one such swipe, I think couple of drops of those acidic liquid went into my mouth because I was also singing along. Before I realized that I need to spit it off and then clean my mouth by gargling and whatever, I had actually swallowed it. Though I swallowed, I still wanted to make sure there is no other remains in my mouth. So I used lukewarm water and gargled, cleaned my mouth as much as possible to my satisfaction. However, one corner of my mind kept on saying, "Oh my god, Radha, you have actually swallowed 2 drops of acidic cleaner. So it's going to go into your stomach and clean your stomach today." But at the same time, another corner of my mind said, "No, no, don't think anything negative." And we human beings are so natural at thinking negatively. Maybe consciously we will replace it with something positive, but the first thing that we do when something like this happens is to think negative. And I was no exception. I also thought negatively, yo, what if it does something wrong to my stomach today? That's what I was thinking. But I did not drink the cleaner. It was only a couple of drops that went into it. It looks like the emotion of fear was more intense that particular day. So immediately I was praying, God, oh God, please save me. And I tried to replace it with something positive. I started painting. I did anything that came to my mind to stay positive. However, the corner of the mind kept on telling Radha, no, you have actually swallowed the cleaner. It is going to do something bad to your stomach today. So, this was a Saturday evening, and Sunday is always, we call it as no alarm day. So, we don't keep an alarm to get up. We get up whenever we want to or whenever we wake up. That's all. Okay, so that Saturday evening, this happened around 6:30 or 6:45 in the evening, and by around 8 o'clock, we all had dinner. I had normal appetite. I had dinner really well. Nothing happened, and I thought, okay, looks like I was more positive than negative. That is why I am able to eat, and no side effects of those 2 drops. That's what I was thinking, and we all went to bed to sleep. Sunday was supposed to be a no alarm day, no? But no, natural body alarm started working by 2:45 a.m. So 2:45 a.m. I woke up with an emergency to use washroom. I used washroom. My bowels were normal that time, and I thought, okay, I had been positive only, nothing negative. But since I had slight feeling of negativity, I think I woke up in the middle. But after using washroom, I was like, there was a slight discomfort in my stomach, and from then onwards, nothing positive. Everything was negative. Because the more I experienced discomfort in my stomach, I was like, oh my god, something bad is going to happen. And from that was a no alarm day. No, obviously, family was deeply in sleep. I didn't want to disturb and ruin their Sunday sleep, so I kept quiet. And after 2:45, every 30 minutes I started using washroom. Then it became every 20 minutes. Then every 10 minutes. By around 6:45, I have already used washroom 13 times, and it was coupled with vomiting as well. So Sunday morning 6:45, I couldn't tolerate the discomfort anymore. I woke up my family and said, "This is what is happening." So our family doctor was informed about what was happening, and the doctor said, Bring her to hospital immediately. If bowels are too loose and it is coupled with vomiting, she will dehydrate soon, and dehydration may have other side effects. So bring her to my hospital immediately. So I was hospitalized that day, given some life-saving drugs. That's how doctor calls it. And I was in the hospital for about 9 hours that day. I was treated, so bowels, everything came back to normal. I stopped vomiting. I stopped using washroom finally. Obviously, when I met doctor in his hospital, he asked what exactly happened. And with such a feeble voice, I had no energy to do anything. So I still explained this is what has happened. And after that, doctor did not comment anything about what I did. But he started the treatment. He continued with the treatment. He took care to his best of his ability, and I recovered too. And by around 8 p.m. Sunday, when doctor said, yes, Radha, you can go home. Uh, don't worry if there are no bowel movements for the next 48 hours because you have already done enough. That's what doctor said with whole lot of smile. But then he said, I need to talk to you. And then I sat in front of him and asked, tell me, doctor, what do you want to ask me? He said, with whole lot of smile only he asked. And the doctor asked, how much of toilet cleaner you drank, Radha? He said, doctor, I did not drink. Maybe in one swipe, couple of drops would have gone inside, that's all. And then he said, but the kind of effects that you had, the couple of drops only you had, they didn't sink much. Basically, what doctor was trying to tell me is the couple of drops should not have created this much of side effects. And he said, rather, what came to your mind the moment you realized that this went into your mouth? I said, no, doctor, I thought, oh my God, it's a toilet cleaner. It went into my stomach and it is going to clean my stomach. See, that's what has happened. And he said, rather, today's hospitalization is not because of the 2 drops that you accidentally consumed, it's because of what you thought after you consumed. So that statement did hit me really hard. And he said, going forward, do one thing. There are 2 solutions to it. Number one, to think extremely positive, even if something like this happens again. Or number two, to avoid this happening again, use a facial mask when you do all these. How true is that? No, couple of drops should not have created this much of side effect. And the side effect of 13 times of using bathroom did not stop with the same day. Of course, I could walk and talk after the treatment, but the side effect lasted for a week after that. Eventually, I recovered, but the 2 lessons that I learned. Lesson number 1, I should have done this cleaning work with proper safety equipments. 1, gloves. 2, facial mask. Without which, these days I don't do these work at home. And number 2, the second lesson that I learned was to stay positive as much as possible. Because this is just one incident that I have shared with you. There are a lot of incidents I'll share in subsequent videos. This is just one incident. What I understood is what we fear the most that should not happen happens much faster only because we give so much of energy to that negative thought. To whichever side our energy goes, it becomes a reality, whether it is positive side or negative side. Now, those who are watching this video, to take up the today's challenge, tell me what is your opinion about thinking positive and thinking negative. Also, tell me if you have any such stories to share with me. I know it is very easy to say that stop thinking negative, start thinking positive. Thinking negatively comes so naturally because that's how we are wired and trained from our childhood. And to think positive, it takes a lot of conscious effort. And when you take conscious effort to stay positive, think positive, feel positive, it's not going to be easy, it's difficult, but it is totally worth it. It not only changes your reality to something positive, you will see your mental health improving to a great extent because of that. If you have multiple stories to share regarding thinking positive and thinking negative, please do share all of them. It's not only going to inspire me, but to all others who are watching the video and going through the comments. So take time, share your story in the comments. I don't know if I am adding value by sharing these stories or boring you all off. So I really want to know if I should continue with the stories or not. So please do let me know in the comments if you are willing to listen to the stories. Most importantly, do tell me if I am a good storyteller. I really would love to hear from all of you. Here is the end of this mandala. Now go ahead, recreate it, share it with me.